Hello. How are you? Today we are talking about Facebook friends. How do you authentically request Facebook friends? And when you get friend requests, how do you deal with those requests? So it's all about Facebook friends today on your personal profile. I'm concentrating on today on how to really genuinely, authentically make connections with people on Facebook. So if you are building your business on Facebook, hey Tina, how are you? Look who I've got with me today. And Rob said hello. Hey Rob, how are you? Hello Leslie. Great to see you on live, guys. Look, Harley. Now I've got wise today, guys, and yeah, give me the palm trees, Tina. Awesome. Remember, for those of you that are part of this community, our mascot emoji is the palm tree. So throw down the palm tree for me. I got wise today and put a scarf back on, so hopefully I can keep him quiet and entertained while I deliver my Facebook Live today. Thank you, Rob. I love seeing the palm tree. So it's all about the personal Facebook page today, which is really interesting when I talk a lot about get off your personal Facebook page and build a business page. And I'll always promote that. But, you know, we've got to be real in that you do have a personal Facebook profile. You always will to be able to do anything else on Facebook. So it's got to start somewhere. So we might as well clean up our personal Facebook page, have it opened up in public like I talked about yesterday on my Facebook Live, and then build up your community of people that, you know, follow you and, you know, get outside your friends list and make new connections. So it's a good thing to do that to help build your home-based business. We want new connections. We want to build new relationships, but how do we do that genuinely and authentically? Because there's a lot of people in the home-based business that are just spamming people for friend requests, and they're accepting all their friend requests without really much thought about it. So what I want to share with you today is for you to think a little bit more strategically about your personal Facebook page, who's there, who you want to connect with, and the people that want to connect with you, should you be or not. So really valuable information for you today. So Harley, you're going to relax for me? And yes, I do have a, Harley, here we go. I do have a bird at the top of my head. It is a fake bird. It's there to ward off the other birds. So if you're seeing something roam around at the top of my head, that's what that is. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Great to see you on live. Harley does love my scarf. It keeps him occupied. Rob, I always visit their page and check them out. Exactly, Rob. So where it all starts is who we are as a person. So before you get on a business page and start, you know, promoting yourself, you know, as a business, we do still have to check in with our personal Facebook page and, you know, what's happening over there. Who are we connecting with over there? Have you got way too many friends there that are not genuinely, you know, people that you're building a relationship with? So people get caught up with the vanity of friends. The more friends that you've got, the better it looks, supposedly. Not so. Not at all. It actually makes your Facebook page almost irrelevant majority of the time because they're not genuine relationships. If you've maxed out your friends list and you've got 5,000 friends, I would encourage you to, and not many people do, but I would encourage you to go and clean up that friends list for reasons that I'm going to talk about in a moment. Hey, buddy, can you relax? Relax for me. Okay. Hey, Bree, how are you? Yeah, Bree's saying hi to the birdie. He's there hanging around. So good call, Bree. So if you have not jumped on live with me before, it is Helen Martin here from helenmartinonline.com, and I help home-based business owners bring their business online and teach strategies like social media branding. Where do you find leads online? How do you connect with people genuinely, you know, online? How do we build our home-based business through, you know, social media and really leveraging the internet to help us do that? But my broader mission in what I talk about here is to really raise the professionalism of people in this industry and help people learn how to do it the right way rather than spam people, which is what most people in the home-based business industry do. So I've upped my game for you. I'm giving you free training 5 days a week as of this week. So one of those at the beginning of the week is about personal development to help you be a better version of you so you can have a better business. And then 3 great days of training to do with social media tips, you know, those kind of things. And then the last day, I'm actually going to give you a pre-recorded video of a technical tip on social media. So this is the bit that a lot of people miss, and they don't get that information, is some of the little technical things that you've got at your fingertips with your Facebook page and things like that. So I'm going to do a little training for you and give you that as well. So make sure you've got your notifications turned on for my page. If you're on a mobile, just click those 3 buttons at the top and turn the notifications on, or a desktop computer, just go to the following button and see first. Turn those notifications on, guys, and give me some palm trees. The emoji mascot for my page here, this awesome community of you guys, of home-based business owners, building your business online. We're all trying to do the same thing to elevate the, you know, the professionalism of the industry. So give me a palm tree and let's, you know, show the love for this community and building our business online the right way. So let's get back to topic. So how do we authentically build our friends, you know, on Facebook? So thank you, Tina. Hey, Sabine, how are you? Lovely to see you on live. Hey, Tammy, lovely to see you. Awesome. And thank you for the palm trees, guys. Appreciate that. Spread the love and share the video out. If you've got other people that you know in this industry building online, this is really valuable information for people that are using their personal profile to build their business. I mean, we know that you should only be creating curiosity and intrigue, but how you set up your page, whether it's in lockdown or not, which is yesterday's Facebook Live, so just go further down the feed if you missed that, because that's an important one, or go to my website, helenmartinonline.com. I put all my Facebook Lives, I upload them to YouTube and put them on my website. So if you miss anything, just go to my website and they're all sitting there in the video libraries for you. So how we set up our profile page, how we network with people, how we're friend requesting, and when people are requesting friends of us, do we actually accept them? Now, most people play the vanity game and get excited when they get lots of friend requests and they just accept them all. So we're going to talk about that as well. So I've got 3 really important tips for you today regarding this topic. So is this good? Is this going to be valuable? Is this going to be helpful for you? Give me a yes if you want me to continue. Tammy, you've shared to your group. Thank you, Tammy. This is very valuable information to anybody in this industry to set yourselves up right, because the whole thing about attraction marketing is attracting people to you. So if you're doing spammy things, if you're not set up on your personal profile the right way, then you're going to turn people off. Now, we want to turn people onto us. Oh, that's an interesting choice of wording, isn't it, Helen? You know what I mean. You know, you want to attract people to you. So the very first thing, the ninja tip number 1 with all of this friend requesting and accepting friend requests, please clean up your profile. If you've got anything spammy on it, and hopefully a lot of you don't, and those of you that are live with me, I know some of you and I know that you don't. But for some of you, have you got spammy content on your personal Facebook page? Thanks, Leslie. Yes, I know Harley's eating my scarf. Tammy, if this is what it takes to keep him settled and not jumping around everywhere, this is just what we do. Although this is the most beautiful Calvin Klein scarf that I got from America and he's chewing it. So probably not a good choice of scarf. But anyway, we move on. So clean up your profile, guys. So if there's anything spammy on it, if you're pushing your products, if you've got posts up there going 20% special, you know, on something or other, like you look like you're selling something, which number 1 is against Facebook policies. People are getting away with it though, but they won't in the future. But it's actually, you know, it's completely against Facebook policies to push anything, you know, a product or selling anything. So you just don't want to do it. But you want to clean up your profile in that way. So any spammy content, delete it, hide it, take it off. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because when you make new friends, whether you're requesting them or people that are requesting you, they're going to go through your feed and check you out. This is where it all starts as a person. I know there's people that find me on my business page, but they'll go and find me on my personal page and check me out as a human being. And I get lots of people that are on my business page that send me friend requests to my personal Facebook page. Now, they'll be looking more for who I am as a person. So what I've got on there is very impersonal. It's like your billboard for you. So how are you promoting yourself? Have you got good, fun, vibrant, attractive, helpful information there? Or is it spammy? Is it political? Is it opinionated? Is it, what's there? So just have a really good scan of your own profile. And would you be attracted to you? Just have a think about that. And if you've got posts that have got absolutely no engagement, no interaction, anything like that, then, it's not a good billboard for you because no one's interacting with you, no one's engaging with you. So just have a filter through your posts, and if there's some stuff there that nobody's liked, nobody's commented on, it didn't engage with nobody engaged with that content. Just if it's not really of any value, delete that as well. Because it's not a good promotion for you if you've got a whole lot of content on your personal Facebook page and there's no engagement on it. So just have a real good cleanup of your personal Facebook page. So when somebody goes there for the first time to check you out, whether they're going to friend request you or whether you're friend requesting people and they're going to check you out before they accept your friend request, who are you? What are you about? Do you look like a cool person? Is your profile picture of you? Or is it of a logo or of a puppy or something? Like, just make sure it's you. You're a person, you're real, you're smiling, you're happy. So make sure it's a really good billboard for you because that's exactly what it is. So that's number one, clean up your profile first. Number two, so friend requests. So in this industry, a lot of uplines will tell you, make sure you are friend requesting at least 5 to 10 people a day. So just go and randomly find people, or worse, go to someone you know, and if their friends list is shown, like it's public, request all the friends of your friend. People are still teaching this strategy. Have you heard this before? Have you been taught this before? Put the number 2 down below if you've been told to do that strategy. That is not how you want to friend request people. Ultimately, guys, you want people to request you. You don't actually want to be sending out friend requests, but you might for different reasons. So it is something that you're going to be doing. But ultimately, you want to be doing the right activities that people are friend requesting you. Now, how do you achieve that? You go and have conversations with people. So if you want to friend request somebody in particular, what I would encourage you to do is go to their profile first. See if it's public or not. If they're in complete lockdown, then that might be a bit of a barrier for you. But if they've got public content on their page, then like something and comment on something that they've got on their page. So you can, maybe they've been somewhere, or they've got a picture of the beach, or they're walking their dog, or they've been on holiday, or, there's something of interest on their page. So you can comment, oh, that looks like a beautiful sunset or sunrise, or it's gone really dark on my screen, guys. I hope you can still see me okay. And just comment. And be somebody who's nice and build a relationship before you send the friend request. So big tip, what happens when you practice that strategy is that people will go, who's this person commenting on my stuff? And then they'll come over and check out you, and they'll see, because you've cleaned up your profile, they're like, well, they look pretty cool. And they might send you a friend request. So if you do the activity first, take the time, you're going to friend request somebody anyway, go to their profile first, find something that you can engage on and comment on, and do that first, and show that, you're, somebody of value and a nice person before you send the friend request. If you don't know them, if they're a complete stranger to you, if you've got connections somehow, then you don't need to do that. You can just, request people if you've had a conversation with them before. But what's happening with me The more I get in the internet world, the communities that I'm building, being a mentor in an online community where I'm mentoring, very high level students, like a lot of them are Facebook requesting me on my personal page. Now, if I've talked to them and I've had a mentor, like a coaching call with them, of course I'm going to accept their friend request because I know them, I know who they are, I know what they're up to, that kind of thing. But people will troll in communities and just blanket a Facebook request, people because they're in the same community. Now, I'll get to that in a moment, whether you should accept all those requests or not, okay? So that's tip number 3. Tip number 2, we are talking about you friend requesting people. So I'll preface this by saying initially, the goal is to get people to friend request you. So how do you do that? You go and communicate and build a relationship with somebody, and then hopefully they friend request you. Now, it won't always work, but it positions you far better if you can do it that way strategically and say something nice or complimentary on somebody's page. They're more likely to send you the friend request, okay? So that's not spammy in any way. That's you sort of adding value. So if you've been taught by your upline, go and friend request 5 to 10, people a day, and just go into somebody and request all their friends if their information is public. That is a bad strategy for you to use. That is not giving value. That is just a numbers game. You're trying to get more people on your profile. There's no genuine relationships there. So I wouldn't encourage you to use that strategy. Go to profiles first. Start a conversation first. If you get some interaction or, send a friend request after you've done that. So build the relationship first, then send the friend request. So it's not cold, okay? Rob, I like to build a bit of a friendship before I add them. Awesome. I get pitched every day on someone's business. Absolutely. Sabine, thank you. Awesome advice. I did it only once and felt so spammy. Yeah, it's like if you don't know somebody and you send them a friend request, it's usually why? Who are they? So they'll go to your personal profile and they'll go and check you out. This is why I say clean up your profile, guys. Make sure you look like somebody that somebody wants to connect with and that you're somebody of value and, you're living a, happy life. It's not political. It's not spammy. If they see one post, you friend request somebody you don't know, and they go to your profile, check you out, and they see a post of a product from a network marketing company. The immediate impression, I know now why they friend requested me. And this happens all the time. This is the stuff we want to weed out of this industry. This is the stuff that gives this industry a bad name, and it needs to stop. Are you with me? Say amen if you're with me, with a palm tree. So that's the kind of thing that you just don't want to do. Like the example I gave, I came on here, a couple of weeks ago now, and I went on my little rant about somebody that Facebook requested me, and we had a lot of mutual friends. So I thought this guy was in the same community that I was, so I accepted his friend request. Within about 4 hours, I think it was, he'd pitched me. And I ended up saying, the last message I sent him is like, I didn't realize you were friend requesting me just to pitch me your business. Like, go away. That's what gives this industry a bad name, and we need to weed this out, guys. So spread this message to anybody you know in this industry. We need to get rid of those kind of spammy tactics, because it makes it harder for all of us trying to grow our businesses, especially online, because we get faced with people going, yeah, you're in that network marketing thing. Yeah, I've been spammed by this person and this person. And Tenny, he is slowly falling asleep. Maybe he's just licking me now. I got a friend request from somebody, and then straight away they pitched me their business. This is what we're dealing with every day in this industry, and it needs to stop. So, that wasn't very nice. So Rob, some people are so bold about it too, I know. And that's because some people get gung-ho, they get really enthusiastic about this industry. Somebody says to them, you need to network with 5 to 10 people a day. Send out all these friend requests and then send them a message saying, would you be open to looking at a business opportunity if it didn't interfere with what you're already doing? You know, that kind of standard message. And it's like, one, who are you? And what are you talking about? Then they go and check out your personal profile and it's full of spammy stuff that's 20% off this sale. Join me in my business. This is awesome. So many people in this industry are still doing these kind of tactics on social media. So we've got to get rid of that. So be careful with your own friend requests. Why are you friend requesting? Don't just go to, friends of friends. And here's another little bonus tip for you. Go and hide your friends list. So go into your settings of your profile, of your personal Facebook page, and click the option that says only you can see your friends list. Because this is exactly what happens. People troll pages for people in this industry, and if their friends list is public, they go through, let's say my friends list was public, then somebody could go to my Facebook page, open up all the friends that I've got, and request all my friends to be their friend. And this is what people are being taught to do in this industry. Spammy, 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 spammy. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. We don't want to do that. So hide your friends list, guys, so people can't go and approach your friends. Okay? Now, so you want to build the relationship first, then send a friend request. But ultimately, you want to network with people, leave comments on their pages so they friend request you. That's the ultimate goal. So a couple of things to consider there. Now, the third tip, you get a whole lot of Facebook friend requests. Do you accept them? I would not recommend you accept a Facebook friend request from everybody within your business. Or if you're in an online community or a particular group that you have a common interest in and everybody's just friend requesting everybody, I would not recommend you just accept all of them for the sake of it. It's a vanity thing. People get all these friend requests and go, oh, I've got 1,000 friends. Oh, I've got 2,000 friends. Or I've got 3,000 friends. And they think they're immensely popular. For you to have a whole lot of people, a whole lot of friends on your personal Facebook page that you're not really having genuine, engaging relationships with, then your content's not going to be sent out to the people on your page anyway. People are under the misconception that just because somebody's on your Facebook page, that they see everything of yours. Not so. There is, I can't remember what the stat was. I mentioned it last week or the week before. There's about 1,500 posts a day or something like that through your news feed, and Facebook have got to filter that out, to about 300. So there's a whole lot of your friends that are posting a whole lot of stuff, but Facebook's got to filter what hits your news feed. So if you've got spammy stuff and if you've got no one really engaging with you, or the people that are engaging with you are people within your own company, then Facebook are going to send out your stuff to the people that are engaging with you. So what is the point of sending all your content to people that are already in your business or people that are already in a home-based business? That's not doing you any favors of you creating curiosity and intrigue on your personal Facebook page. So when you accept friend requests, have a really good think. Go through a vetting process. Am I building a new relationship with a new person? If it's somebody already within your company, already within your same sort of network, and there's no real benefit to you having that person there, it's not going to increase your business in any way or increase your value to the marketplace in any way, then if you know them and they're a friend of yours and whatever, of course, accept them. But if you don't know the person and they're just, asking you to, be a friend because they're getting their own numbers up, I encourage you to have enough guts not to accept the friend request. Does that make sense? Are you following what I'm saying there with the number 3 tip? Can you just put the word sense down below just to let me know that you're following the strategy that I'm talking about here? It does you no favors on your personal Facebook page if you've got thousands of friends and they're not genuine people that you are building a relationship with that may end up following you in your business or joining you or becoming a potential customer. Okay, so it looks like it's making sense from a few comments that are coming through. So thank you for that feedback. This is where Facebook gets really spammy, is that, yep, I'll send a whole lot of friend requests and I'll accept every friend request that comes in. If you want to build your business on social media, treat it like a business. Think carefully about the strategies that you are using, even on your personal Facebook page. So who are you connecting with? Who are you building relationships with? Who do you want to see your stuff? You are much better off having 1,000 people on your Facebook page, your personal Facebook page, who are genuinely interested in engaging with what you're doing, than having 5,000 people there where majority of those people are never going to be your customer or join you in your business because, one, they might already be in your business, or two, they Facebook friend requested you for a vanity purpose of getting more friends on their page, but they really have no interest in engaging with you. You don't want that on your personal Facebook page. Okay? So I hope that sort of makes sense. Absolutely, Rob. We want quality people who we're actually building a relationship with and engaging with, rather than just having a number which you think looks good. It's all about the ego. And this is where most people run their life, and why I talk about personal development once a week here in this community is because most of people walking the planet are run by ego. It's all about, the more friends I have, the more popular I look. That's not going to build your business. So let's start getting really smart about how we build our business through our personal Facebook page with what I've just discussed and the 3 tips I've given you regarding requesting friends and accepting or denying friend requests. How you do that strategically will make a difference on your page, the connections you have with people, who actually sees your stuff. So for the Facebook algorithm, if you've got like 500 people that are genuinely people that you are connecting with and engaging with you and love your stuff, that is far better for you and your business than having 5,000 people there that have you've requested friends because it looks good, you've accepted friend requests because it looks good, but no one's really having engaging, valuable conversations with you. So your algorithm is down the toilet because no one's genuinely engaging with you. So does that make sense? Put the number 3 down below if you're following me there in how powerful this actually can be, and you may not even realize. Hey Julie, how are you? I'm just about to wrap up this Facebook Live, but it is a really good one, Julie. So go back to the beginning and watch the replay. So I hope you've got value out of this training. Was that helpful? If that's been helpful, please let me know, because it's really important across the board. One of the mistakes I made, and I'm still adjusting, is that I set up the business page because I didn't want to hassle my family and friends, and that's what most people in this industry don't want to do and why they're looking to build their business online. But I kept it all business. So my mentor said to me pretty early on, Helen, marketing, this kind of online stuff, at the end of the day, it's kind of interesting, but majority of it's boring. Where are you? And I'm like, well, this is a business page. I don't want to show people, pictures of my kids on a business page, or what I'm doing with my new puppy, or, whatever it is. I had my walls up. I'm from the corporate world, the career person, and I guarded my personal life because life was just so busy. It's still busy. And my personal time and my family life and all that was really important to me. So I started a business page, and it's like, walls are up. But at the end of the day, people are still going to find my personal Facebook page and friend request me. I'm one person. I'm not 2 different people. I'm not Helen Martin on this page and Helen Martin on my personal page. I'm not 2 different people. I'm just me. And you either like me or you don't like me. You either want to be my friend or you don't want to be my friend. All that kind of thing. I'm not actually 2 different people. So we do need to learn to blend, the 2 a little bit better. Now, there are strategies to, our friends and family generally are not the people that we're going to build our business with. So that's why we do want new friends. We do want our profile set to public. You do want other people to find you. They want you to see you as somebody that's, happy and good and doing things and going places and, all of that kind of stuff. So you know, they do intertwine. We can't sort of stop one from the other. So my priority is definitely building a business page and finding people that actually want to be there. So when people click like on your business page, they're clicking like and they're following you because they're actually interested in what you've got to say. When you push stuff out on your personal Facebook page, you don't know whether people are really interested in it or not. And a business page you do, so you're finding pre-qualified people, and it's so much nicer to build your business that way. But we can't ignore what's going on our personal Facebook page. You can't ignore, you know, the security settings. You can't ignore who's there. You can't ignore the friends that you are requesting or accepting at the end of it. So I hope you see the importance of that along the way, as well as, I mean, you guys know I promote the business page, but we've still got to pay attention to our personal Facebook page because that's ultimately who we are. That's the social nature of sort of who we are. So I hope that was really helpful for you today to, know those three sort of main tips: cleaning up the profile, how you actually request friends, and whether you should accept, friend requests, and sort of how to go about that. So tomorrow I'm talking about why on your personal Facebook page, why is nobody, commenting or sharing your stuff? So is a little bit cold on your personal Facebook page. Just, having a little bit look at that and a little bit of an explanation of why maybe no one's really sharing your stuff or engaging with you over there. So we've got to pay some attention. This is what I'm talking about mainly this week, is just paying some attention to our personal profile as well as all the business stuff we do. We can't ignore it. It is a big part of the process because you're one person, you're not two. Okay, so thank you for those of you that have kept on here with me live. I'm so grateful to those of you that turn up live and interact with me. It's awesome. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Rob. It's awesome to have you guys here, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.